So when it comes to TimeKiller is your 2030 chronomancer that's only obtainable by the hero map for 6000 ACs. Thus being said, when it comes to this class is basically your typical dodge type of class and with a temporal nuke. And that's pretty much it. There are more things to it, like having some debuffs with your second ability, where it reduces the haste and it has a stun with the fifth ability, but honestly some of the bosses are immune to those stuff, so it's not that noticeable if you want to debuff your targets. Maybe the other part that's quite unique to this class is the third ability, where you can use it with your ally as well. Now just note that the duration is 10 seconds and the cooldown is 10 seconds. So the uptime is not going to be 100% time if you do you and your ally. If you use it for yourself, it's going to be 100% of the time. So to use this class, I normally use is 3, 2, 5, 2, 2, 4 to kind of give a decent rotation, because there's actually honestly there's nothing more to this class. It has nothing special going on in the background, like an extra ability going off when something's certainly going to be happening. So it's just a really basic class. Now this class was the go-to for any type of solo part of the game, because this class had high dodge before Chrono Shadow Slayer released, and that's pretty much it. This class does suffer with low crit chance, so if you really want to have a nice crit, I would recommend you using Dauntless with Laminate, Fate and Fury to kind of boost it up to 62%. But other than that, I would not recommend this class if you want to have more consistent nukes. But if you want to solo any type of boss in the game, I would recommend this class. But honestly, Shadow Slayer or Phantom Chronomancer pretty much does the same thing, and has better teamfight capabilities compared to this class. Now, the only part that this class was excelling is solo part of the game and maybe some parts of teamfights, due to the fact that the rifts and the nuking is really low cooldowns, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing more to this class. You can't use this class for ultras because this class doesn't really offer that much to teams, and for normal fights where there's no boss shields, this class does decent with Azeroth, but honestly your debuffs is more for like a solo type of playstyle, because Azeroth was immune to the stun and the haste. It really did not do anything. Now for solo part, I use Lacerate, because if you use Lacerate, your chance of getting hit is literally 0%. And if you use Dauntless, there is a random chance that the target will hit you. So just note that if you want to use Dauntless, you will be hitting some random times. But honestly, most of the times it's probably every 5% of the times. But if you want to go for Dauntless, go for it. But use Lacerate for more safer playstyle. Your fights will be longer because your crit chance will be roughly 53%. So just note, if you do go that type of playstyle, by all means. For the farming part of the game, it's decent. It has long range, quick cooldowns, you can nuke, so there's no really drawbacks on that, and that's pretty much it. Back then, this class was not a real Chronomancer because it did not have any temporal rifts, so that was interesting. And that was only recently a thing when the hero mod map was re-released, since it got the buff on the temporal rifts on his auto, his second ability and fifth ability, and it got broken, so they removed the one on the auto as well. Other than that, history, this class was really bad, honestly. Now it's okay. Shadow Slayer and Phantom Chronomancer pretty much does the same thing. And for PvP, this class is actually really decent. Honestly, I was really surprised, because you can share your third ability, and the dodge and the health and the mana over time helps really a lot for PvP. So it's kind of decent for that type of playstyle. I was really surprised. And have a nice day.